This year seems to be the year of people leaving YouTube. It seems like it's a pretty common thing for some reason. I've had like 4 or 5 major YouTubers all quit or move on. And among those is now MatPat, who announced earlier today that he was going to be done making content. And he goes on to say that he'll still make some content, but it won't be for his channel. He'll pop by every now and then, and he wants to focus on his family mostly. And he's been doing this for over 10 years. Now, I used to watch the game theorists and a little bit of the film theorists a long time ago at this point. The last couple of years has been kind of hit or miss for me because I felt that it was getting too corporate. It was trying to get the most views, and it felt like that was the only purpose it was going for. And knowing that they've been wanting to leave for a while, as MatPat said, kind of makes sense. They were trying to pass it on, especially after they were bought by that company. It made sense. I first watched MatPat. It was a video about whether or not video game characters' breasts were real or not. That was my introduction to the channel. That had to have been like 9 years ago or something, or 7 years ago at least. It was a while ago. It was a long time ago. And I watched them a lot during that period of my life, especially as I got older. I understood things more, and it was good. Provided a lot of laughs and a lot of moments, and watching their GT lives and all that. It really felt like a community, and it was nice. That's the beauty of being able to make YouTube content, is your community. But with MatPat leaving, some of the stuff that they said intrigued me because it sounds very similar to all the other people who said they were leaving. And I've tried to understand why. And I think it's just because YouTube is community made and all that, and you're trying to provide entertainment through your entertainment. You see, in a normal job, you go and you work, and you have your work life, and then you come home and you have your personal life, and you can do whatever you want in your personal life because you're no longer at work. And usually people, to relax, watch movies, read books, play video games, whatever it may be, or make YouTube content as a hobby. But once YouTube is your job, like it has been for a lot of people, including MatPat, when you think about it, their entertainment, what is their entertainment? Like, what entertainment? Their job is to play video games. Their job is to read books. Their job is to watch movies or whatever it is about the content that they're creating. The thing is, enjoyment and hobbies and that sort of thing, they die out. You can't do them forever. A job you can do forever because you get to come home and then do that sort of thing. But when that is your job, it's different. And I think YouTube is a weird one because it's not depicted by your hard work. You can spend hours and hours and hours creating a video, then editing that video, and then reviewing that video, and then uploading that video, trying to make it the best that you can. It could take you all day making it a job, but that video can just not do as well as some of the other ones and not pay enough. Suddenly you've got problems, yeah. So in that sense, it makes sense. It makes sense why so many YouTubers have been doing this for so long are kind of done. They want to move on. They want to do different things. And it is sad because you do build that connection, you build that community, and then when they leave, it feels like that they're leaving a part of your life as well as you're leaving theirs. I was a fan of the Game Theorist, and I'm a little disappointed to see him go. I wasn't really sure wanted to make this video or not, but unlike with Tom Hardy and unlike Tom Cardy or the, Stapy Longhead, or I think that's how it was pronounced, or the Captain Sparkles, or any of those other big channels that are also quitting. I'm watching The Game Theorist at least periodically, but they've really helped me through tough times and provided me laughs and moments, and it's unique and it's cool because they're so big that people mimic them everywhere. You can, MatPat mentions it in the video, but you can go to different YouTube videos and you'll have people say it's just a theory, a game theory, and how awesome that is, because that's really cool. It became a part of pop culture, at least on the YouTube end of things, and that's special. So yeah, I'll miss MatPat. I'll miss The Game Theorist, and hopefully the company and all the editors and stuff continue that legacy, or at least continue making videos that are entertaining. Because that was something MatPat said, they weren't even the one that were doing the majority of the work, and they were just the voiceover at that point, and it's got to be a little hurtful to realize. And I think that's why it's felt so different the last couple of years, at least on my end, and why I didn't really like their newer content. But yeah, goodbye, MatPat. Thank you for the memories and the moments, and thank you for creating content and being a semi-inspiration for a lot of us, I'm sure. I know you were for me. It was one of the main reasons I started live streaming, which, I haven't done that anymore, but that's just for me, and I'm sure it's much bigger for other people. So, thank you, MatPat. And goodbye. And just a editor's note here. It sounds slightly bad, but all in all, I think it's a good thing. I think it's the right move, and it's understandable. That's pretty much the point I wanted to get at. I think this year is going to be the year that YouTube changes entirely. It's been slowly changing over time, but I think 2024 is going to be the year where YouTube fully changes into something that's not really recognizable. I don't think there's going to be very many key YouTubers or key persons who, people will come to the platform for them. I think the younger generation is going to fully overtake that. So, it is sad to see them go, but it's understandable. Yeah, thanks for watching. Adios.